Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be talking about an interesting kind of throwback Ninjago topic in this video, and this is specifically going to be about the Ninjago micro figures, and this video was prompted by a really cool fact that I saw on the Daily Ninjago Facts Twitter page, which I'll be sure to link down below in the description of the video so you can check them out because they do, as the name says, Daily Ninjago Facts, so definitely go check out their page. But one of the facts that they talked about in one of their recent posts actually prompted me to make this video here, and it was surrounding the micro figures for Ninjago. And I wanted to discuss this because not many people talk about the micro figures just in general, really, for Lego, but also just specifically for Ninjago. And if you didn't know, there was actually a Ninjago board game set that was set number 3856 that released, and it basically included a micro figure of Wu, the original 4 Ninja, and then 2 different unspecified Skullkin as well were included in the set. So that was really cool back then to kind of get that. I believe it probably came out in 2012, I would say, or 2011, somewhere around there is what I would guess, but it's definitely really interesting that we received those, and I'm sure everybody after that point kind of expected that we wouldn't ever wind up getting more micro figures for Ninjago unless, of course, he was accurate to the character that they were trying to portray. Of course, in the micro form, it makes sense for characters like Ant-Man or something like that. I know that's obviously not within Ninjago, that's in Marvel, but still, if it's like accurate to the character or one of their abilities, then it makes sense. But of course, we don't really see that in Ninjago. But there was actually another micro figure that was released in a future set that was the Minifigure Factory, which was a gift with purchase set, and this one actually included a pixel micro figure, which is so interesting that this was included here because I never really thought that we would get another figure in this style for Ninjago, and yet we still got one here, and it's definitely a different looking one. Of course, it's kind of weird because they kind of had to try to replicate a bit of Pixel's hair on the figure there, of course, without using an actual hair piece, but it's a really interesting sort of design, and it looks to be her appearance from season 3 as well, when she originally entered the series. So that's definitely quite interesting also, and it's kind of cool that she's in this Minifigure Factory set because of course she's a robot and she was built in a factory, so it definitely makes sense in 2 sort of ways of that you can consider it. Yeah, they're just making a pixel figure in the Lego Minifigure Factory, or that it's kind of like being made at Borg Industries, of course. So I think that's definitely really interesting there that she's included in that set, and it was just a small little topic that I wanted to touch on in this video here because I found it pretty interesting because I never really think about those figures because they're from so long ago, but to kind of see that, it kind of took me down a bit of a walk down memory lane. So that's about all I have to say for that topic. But be sure to let me know all of your thoughts on this micro figure down below in the comment section. Let me know if you have any of the Ninjago micro figures, or if you even knew that this one actually existed, because for myself, I consider myself to know quite a bit about like Ninjago sets. Like, I'm pretty in the know with most things, but of course, since this figure wasn't technically from the Ninjago theme, it kind of flew under the radar for me personally, so I thought it was just something cool to touch on. And once again, thanks so much to the Daily Ninjago Facts page for pointing this out on their Twitter page. I'll be sure, once again, they'll be linked down below, so go check them out. But thanks so much for watching the video here. Sorry that it was a bit of a shorter one, but hopefully you still enjoyed nonetheless. And if you did, be sure to leave a like. Also subscribe as well if you would like to see my other Ninjago content. It is highly appreciated, so thank you so much. I'll see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.